Hi and welcome. Today I'll share with you 18 important tips that helped me score band 9 in IELTS listening 3 times. And I'm sure it's going to be helpful for you too. Let's begin. You might think band 7 or 8 is enough, but no. Remember, listening is the easiest exam, and if you score band 9 here, it will boost your overall score, which will be amazing for your future. You need to get 39 to 40 correct answers to get band 9, and I'll be showing you exactly how to achieve that. First of all, attempt all questions and don't leave any answer. Even if you have to make a guess, no problem, because there is no negative marking. So always aim for band 9 in IELTS listening. When an instruction is given for the number of words allowed, your answer must be within that word limit. For example, one word and or a number, your answer can be one word, one number, or it can be one word and a number. If instruction says numbers, you're allowed to write more numbers. I have made a video on this along with example and I will link it below. Do check it out for better understanding. When the instruction says write the correct letter, you must write the letters A, B, C and so on, but not words. For example, as you can see here, if the answer for question 1 is D, the majestic, and the instruction asks you to write the letter, you will write D as the answer. If you write the word the majestic, it will be marked wrong. You must write every word with the correct spelling. Answer will be marked wrong if there is a spelling mistake. Furthermore, remember that whenever audio says name of a person or address, it will definitely say its spelling too. So listen carefully and write the spelling as mentioned in the audio. For questions of this type, where the options are already given in the box, remember that the answers will usually be paraphrased. For example, see question 28. The recording might say, decide how deep it should be. The answer here is deep, but the word deep is not directly given in the box. Instead, the answer given is depth. So you will write answer H for question 28. On the other hand, when the answers are not given in the box, then you have to write the word exactly as heard in the audio with the correct spelling. For example, for the question shown here, the audio might say, provide clear information. The answer here will be clear and you have to write it as it is with the correct spelling. The sentences might be paraphrased in these type of questions, but the answer will not be paraphrased. When you get a map question in the exam, quickly study it and understand the different locations. For example, here, study that there is South Gate straight from the main entrance and there is a location H near it. There are roads in the right and left side. There is a river and two locations A and G are across the river. Making yourself aware of the locations will help you navigate through the map when the audio plays. The audio usually says where you are starting from. For example, here it might say you are starting at the main entrance. So now you know you are at the main entrance and you have to find directions from there. Also, study the vocabulary of the map such as left, right, north, east, west and so on. If you get the instruction to write word only but audio says the word 10, then write the word TEN 10. If you write the number 10, it will be marked wrong because the instruction did not allow number. That's why you must read every instruction carefully as instruction changes for every different question type. Correct grammar and plurals are extremely important. When you get an answer, you must read it along with the entire sentence to make sure that your answer fits in. For example, as shown here, the sentence is, there are many blank. If you write your answer as book and read the sentence, there are many book, the answer doesn't fit in because the statement says there are many, which shows something plural has to be there. If you write the answer books and read the sentence, there are many books, the answer fits in. That's how you check the grammar. Also, listen for plurals carefully in the audio. If you miss even a single S in plural word, your answer will be marked wrong. Example, if you write book here instead of books, your answer will be wrong. So be careful. When the audio says a number, it says O instead of 0. For example, it would say 990430. It actually means the number is 990430 and you have to write that correctly. The audio mostly paraphrases all the question sentences and several synonyms are used. For example, the sentence given here is select seats of different blank and sizes. But the audio would say choose seats of various weight and dimensions. This sentence was paraphrased completely. The audio said choose instead of select. It said various instead of different and dimensions instead of sizes. But it still meant the exact same thing. So we always need to relate the words with the audio and find the right answer. One good thing is that academic language will not be paraphrased. For example, as you can see here, parasites can affect. Here parasites will not be paraphrased because it's a difficult word. That's why you don't need to understand everything in the audio. Only understand what the audio says relating to your question. Also, you don't need to have any previous knowledge of any scientific topic because they will not test your level of scientific knowledge, they only test your level of English. When you get questions of this type where it asks to select two letters, for example here it has given questions 11 and 12 and asked to write two answers from A to E. If the answer is A and C, you have to write one letter for one question. For example, you can write A for question 11 and C for question 12 or vice versa. But you cannot write answer A and C together for question 11. That will be wrong. Always one answer for one question. Remember, in multiple choice questions, you will be hearing all the options in the audio, but only the right answer will match and the rest will contradict. Don't think that the first answer you hear is the correct one, as there are high chances that it's not the right answer. If you think an answer is correct, put a tick on it and keep listening, as sometimes they might give a new right answer. If you are sure that an option is wrong, then cross it and keep listening to find the right answer. When time is given at the end of every part to look at answers, use that time to go through the upcoming questions and underline the keywords. This will help you to focus on similar words in the audio and get the answer. For example, here the sentence says, wear a blank to the interview. Underlining the word wear and interview will help as you realize that the audio will say something that she has to wear for the interview. So you can focus on that type of answer. In paper-based exam, you can mark and scribble on the question paper, and that's okay because question paper is not assessed. Remember to write all your answers on the question paper first as you listen to the audio, because later you will be given time to shift the answers to the answer sheet. Always check if your headphones are working perfectly. If there is any issue, inform the volunteers there and they will help you out. Remember that the audio is played only once for 30 minutes, so always keep an eye on the next question. Once you have answered a question, quickly move to the next one. If you miss an answer, don't keep thinking about that. Instead, move to the next question and answer them, because the audio will not wait. Practice in exam-like conditions at home, where you will listen to the audio for 30 minutes and write answers along without break. This practice will help improve your level of concentration and you will be able to concentrate well in exam. Also, different accents are used in IELTS, example British, Australian, and so on. So practice listening to BBC or ABC News to get used to the accent. After 30 minutes of audio is played, in computer-based test, you get extra 2 minutes to check your answers, their spelling and grammar, as your answers are already on the computer. But in paper-based test, you get extra 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. At this time, use a pencil and copy all your answers to your answer sheet with correct spelling, grammar, and neat handwriting along with checking them. Practice using the IELTS answer sheet at home so that you are aware of its format. I will link this sheet down in the description. Always write the answers in capital letters to be on the safe side. When you are writing a name or any proper noun, you are supposed to write the first letter in capitals, as shown here. N and Y is capital in New York. But in case you forget to write that in capital, your answer will be marked wrong. So to be on the safe side, write all the answers in capital and you're good to go. There are 4 parts in listening and each part has 10 questions. So total 40 questions have to be completed in 30 minutes. The parts are in increasing order of difficulty, with part 1 being the easiest. Listening exam is same for both academic and general. Finally, there are different question types in listening and each has its own trick of solving it to get the right answers. You need to be aware of those tricks while preparing for the exam, and once you know them, you can easily score band 9. Comment below if you want me to explain the trick of solving each question type and which question type should I explain first. Also let me know which listening tip you found useful in this video. I'll be posting more videos on IELTS writing, reading, speaking and listening. So please subscribe to this channel and I'll see you soon. Take care.